Blocked away. Not for a lack of effort. Dish in the middle. Bench. Facial. Corey Brewer. So Fish was worried about jumping outside of the arc. Brewer didn't know he was there. A poster.
We play that every time we can.
Matt Barnes on set. Look at you challenge. I mean, leave Derek Fisher alone.
Lord. If you hadn't figured it out, that of course was Corey Brewer, and this of course is Corey Brewer. And yes, that was I think we played it the last time.
Yeah, we played that a lot.
It's like your calling card. It's not a bad one to have.
Sweet.
This is an amazing segue. Since you play for the Rockets now, we want to get into some comments your teammate Patrick Beverly made recently. Here we go. When asked about what he expects from James Harden and the rest of your team this season, quote, MVP and leading us to the finals. Simple. I mean, it is. It's simple. Is it realistic? That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, man. I think it can be realistic. It can be realistic if we play to our potential.
That means no. I mean, look, that is a teammate. Man. Wait, let me translate. Teammate saying hell no, but he has to say something because he's on TV. Can you give us the truth?
Which part? There are two parts of that.
You know, we got a new team, so you know. You can't just make
those experiments when you go on those little camping trips.
Start the season first.
Yeah,
and they want you to fall back and your teammates catch you and
the
stuff.
trust game.
That sounds like I'm going to let you fall and hit the ground, man. It's like, come on now.
I'm with my guy. James could be MVP. With Coach D'Antoni's system, you know, the way we play, we're gonna get him up.
Let me ask you, what's more realistic? You guys go to the finals, James Harden is the MVP.
James, right now, James MVP.
Okay.
Just because we hadn't played a game yet with the new team. So
that's actually a fact.
James MVP.
Yeah. Right now. I mean, you get excited when you got D'Antoni as a coach because offensively, you know he's going to heighten whatever you have done. You're going to do it better. And James Harden, this is what's crazy. We know he's a scorer, but do you know last year this dude had the highest assist percentage for all shooting guards and the highest assist per game? Like, we know he hogs the ball, but when he doesn't, he actually passes it to somebody who makes a shot.
He's not winning MVP as long as all that footage of him not playing defense exists in the universe.
But it's on children.
Steph Curry ain't defending everybody.
No. There's nothing that embarrassing, that consistent on Steph Curry as it is on James Harden.
That's Kyrie Irving.
I'm not going to ask you to comment on that, but you are a great defensive player.
How dare you do
and it must be a little exhausting to have to see what I'm talking about. See what I'm seeing.
What'd you do, Corey? Y'all tie the shoes together?
I mean,
oh, Lord. I think this year he's going to play better defense. We're going to let the past be in the past. Hey, it's the future Rockets, man. James is going to play defense.
Let's raise one up to the future Rockets. I like it. Yeah. This was only our way of just killing a little time, because you know what's next. We're talking James Harden. What in the world is that? The Adidas Harden 1 triple black surfaced online yesterday on Twitter, and yes, Twitter had fun. James Harden really made sneakers for Grandpa Joe from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. 7 out of 8 geriatric orthopedists recommend the new James Harden shoe to their pages. These are, okay, so my take was, like, whenever you're watching a cartoon and they're on a fishing boat and they reel in a shoe from the ocean and it, like, looks like a cartoon junkie shoe. That's what that looks like, right?
I can't even take up for my guy. That's an ugly shoe.
There you go. There you go. Keep it 100. Keep it 100. It's an ugly shoe. Thank you, Corey Brewer.
But I think it might just be the prototype or something.
The prototype. That's where you start, and I hate to see where you end up. That shoe looks like Jordan's shoe and Hush Puppies and Timberland had an ugly baby. That's what that looks like.
And Sass.
No. The one that made me laugh out loud, somebody on the internet said about these shoes. He said that these shoes, they look like that you make prison wine in them. Like, come on, man. How you gonna make
I think
prison wine?
It's gonna look a lot better when it comes out.
No,
are you gonna wear it? Are you gonna wear it?
Yeah. What happens if he asks you to?
I'm an Adidas guy, so.
Oh, is that your out?
Oh, yeah, you lucky.
I'm an Adidas guy, so.
Those are Adidas.
Yeah, those are Adidas, what I'm saying. So I might have to wear those.
Okay, so now here's
those are beautiful shoes.
The million-dollar question: if you had to wear one or the other, just don't even worry about who your teammate is. Which one are you wearing, the Curry or the Harden? I mean,
I'm gonna wear the Harden.
No, you're
You
not.
can hide the black ones.
Hide them with what?
They're black, so you know.
Yeah, they can blend in.
Yeah, they don't pay them attention.
They look like they have Tom Cruise lifts in them. Like they're like little tennis shoes.
Oh.
Right? We don't know Tom Cruise wears lifts.
Yeah, right.
Everybody knows that.
You want to be a janitor or you want to be a cook? Like,
See, Steph Curry's shoes looks functional to me. Like if you're a nurse, you would buy those shoes and work with those. I'm not quite sure what you would do with James Harden shoes.
If you're a janitor, you'll wear the janitor.
Okay,
I feel like this is not the marketing that Under Armour and the teammates were looking for.
and they sold out of all the Steph Currys,
They really
which is
did.
amazing. So maybe James Harden's
There's
on
a
the
lot
same
of people
path.
in California.
Stop
I'm
it.
just saying.
I'm glad you were honest. But, LZ, apparently you have is this one of those Jeff Bridges serious questions?
Yeah,
No,
please
this
don't.
is not one of my Jeff Bridges series.
We're timing you, too, also. It takes forever with your questions.
So, your former teammates from Florida, Al Horford, Joakim Noah, both ended up on new teams this season. My question to you is, who has the better situation?
Ooh. Probably going into it, it's got to be Al, just because Boston had a good year last year. Yeah. They got some great pieces. Joakim's situation is different, just because, D Rose is going there, and, Porzingis is young, but, they still have Melo. But it's just two different situations, because the Knicks have a chance to be good, but Boston's already good.
Now, what about... There's two questions. One is, what's wrong with Joakim Noah, like, in terms of the health? Is he going to be able to respond, or is this something that this seems like he's going down the hill?
No, I think he's healthy. He's been working out all summer. I just talked to him the other day, actually. I think this is going to be a big year for him. If he can stay healthy, he's going to have a great year. And he's back in New York. He's a New York guy.
So he's got to be happy.
He's going to play. He's going to play with all his heart.
And who's had a better career of those two?
Wow.
And I'm going all in. You're here.
Good Lord.
You're here. You said James Harden's shoes ugly. I know you ain't scared. I know you're not scared to answer.
Nah, man. They both had...
Oh, no.
They both pretty. One is prettier.
They both been in the playoffs.
I'm going to tell you.
They both
Joakim Noah.
all-stars.
Joakim Noah. I'll tell you who had a better career. Joakim Noah. There you go.
You think so?
I said it.
Yeah, I
You
don't know
pause it?
about that one. That is a tight one, so I
It's
get
a tight
why.
race, because Al's been an all-star.
Corey, you weren't scared.
Defensive player
And
of
I
the
like that. Will you
There
just
you
leave
go.
him alone about trying to pick
First
favorites?
team All-NBA.
I'm with both of them, so
Yeah.
for me, it's both my guys. Go Gators.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
With
Check
a
your
smile.
phone, boy. They're blowing you up right now.
I know. Well, you better answer the right way. Thank you, by the way, and thanks for ripping the shoe with us, because that was fun. Before we go to break, some late-night sound from Seth Meyers talking about another Gator, Tim Tebow.
You know it.
Next week, former NFL quarterback Tim Tebow will hold a workout in Los Angeles to try to impress scouts from Major League Baseball. Pretty ambitious for a guy who's never even gotten to second base.
Nothing can make us
Bad blood. I'm sorry I called you out. John Wall, Bradley Beal have been teammates in D.C. for the past 4 seasons, both now under max contracts, and considered obviously to be cornerstones of that franchise. However, we got a problem. They don't like each other. Take a look at this.
Womp womp.
I think at times we have our tendencies where we just like each other on the court, going vice versa. I think at the same time, you got to be able to put that to the side. Once I argue with somebody, I'm cool, I'm passing, I'm back to playing basketball. And I think at times you just got to understand, now you have your money, you don't have to go out there and prove anything. I want you to be an all-star just as much as I'm an all-star.
It's tough because we're both alphas. And we're both alphas, So it's always tough when you have two guys who firmly believe in themselves, who will bet on themselves against anybody else, and who want to be that guy, But we both can be that guy, and sometimes I think we both lose sight of the fact that we need each other.
All right. We're laughing
Looking like Doc Rivers.
at a lot of that. They're both alphas, apparently.
You can't be a self-professed alpha
You
with
can't
a
be alpha on
too.
TV.
I'm an alpha.
I'm a TV alpha.
And also, there's a difference because John Wall referenced, we can have an argument and get past it and go out and play.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference, because we can all have arguments between having an argument and I just don't like you. So is the fact, if they don't like each other, can you get past that enough to be a successful team?
Well, in the wake of what we just saw with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, who would swear on record at times how great their relationship was until one departed, and then he didn't tell the other one where he was going, and now they still haven't spoken since. You can understand that this is a positive sign. These are two guys who are going on record, actually stating the facts that we have an issue here, and now what do? Because as we know in life, your true friends, they stab you in the front. Your fake friends, they stab you in the back.
Good Lord. My friends never stab me.
And this is a true friend. This is a true friend. He's telling you straight up, hey, I don't like that. And that's just how the game goes.
You know what? You know what? He doesn't get that many opportunities to say that to Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal ain't on the court long enough for him to say that.
Wow.
I mean, when you start, what? I'm just looking at the stats. I mean, I can see you wanting to be an alpha male, but to be an alpha male, you have to not do it on TV. You have to do it on the court. Look at those numbers, dude. You ain't played 80 games in 2 seasons combined.
But
you have to be.
How dare you?
No, rather, those are starts. But you still, in order to be an alpha male, you have to perform on the court. And right now, the all-star who's played at least 75 games for the last 3 seasons is the alpha male. He's the point guard. He's the multi-time all-star. You the dude that needs to justify your contract.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, please say 2 things.
Beal's deal is about $47 million more.
Thank you.
Than John
That's
Wall's.
a number you left out. That's an alpha male.
That's kind of a thing.
That money.
That's poor management. That ain't
really?
got nothing to do
it's
with
not
ball.
great.
That ain't got nothing to do with ball.
Don't be talking about another man's money, like LZ. You know
Yeah,
better.
get out there.
We get paid to talk about other people's money. That's how we just talk about Joey's money
It's a great
the whole
point.
time.
We did. It's our job. Up next, Corey Brewer is here, and we're going to spend the entire segment talking about James Harden shoes. Yay!
Oh, Corey got on some of them.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What are those? Air roaches?
Good Lord.
Like hush puppies.
Oh, roaches.
Those are...
Sports Nation is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know anything. Pulse of the Nation, presented by Toyota. We've got a couple winners and losers. Yeah.
Kobe looks good.
Well, today happens to be August 24th. It's Kobe Bryant Day, which commemorates the 2 jersey numbers he wore. Get it? 8 and 24. Does he deserve this?
I'll give it to him for 1 day. 1 day. But LA, let me tell you,
Wait, that's a day.
if you do this next year,
Oh, you mean 1 day?
if you continue to make this an annual event, I will talk about you every single day in a bad way because you need to let the past go. He wasn't even the greatest Laker. Magic was the greatest Laker. He doesn't have a day.
You gonna go that route?
Well, I'm just saying.
That's so mean.
All the jokes I submitted for this segment, we're told I was not allowed to say any of them on this.
Oh, hold on. Kobe is the embodiment of commitment and excellence. And in L.A., where we used to have a slogan called Commitment to Excellence, who better than Kobe Bryant? I say have it every damn day.
Nothing says I have no hope like worshiping the
Loser.
past.
Marcellus. A group of dinosaurs showed up at the A's game yesterday, dancing around, terrorizing little kid.
Yeah, right. For $8 an hour.
Here's the deal.
That's not a real dinosaur.
This is our way. Are dinosaurs real or not, Marcellus? What is that?
Speaking of $8 an hour,
real?
You ain't even on TV. Look at this thing.
Look at that dinosaur.
66 million years ago, you used to kick it, huh?
Look at that, getting jiggy
What
with
happened
it.
to you?
Yeah.
What happened to you, dude?
So
Everything else is still here, but you ain't.
We got to get the Rams, William Hayes on the show, and a science fact, and this is going to happen. A debate.
I'm in Montana. I'm driving. Oh, there's a fossil. No, it ain't. Ain't no damn dinosaur. Y'all believe in anything. All right. Thank you, Easter Bunny.